Hello, hello, hello. It's Mr. Wagner here to go over the final product infographic. If you were in class yesterday or today, Friday, then you would have gotten like about a 3 or 4 minute overview of this, and I'm hoping to keep the video about that long as well, maybe a couple minutes longer. So there are 3 skills involved on this final product, and you'll see that on the platform. But we've got multimedia in communication. We've got introduction slash conclusion, and we've got interpreting data and info to make valid claims. So these are the 3 skills that this final product will assess. All of them new skills. They will repeat in our final project of the year, battery tech, but it would probably be a good idea to just do well on them now. So first slide is the title slide. You can try and think up of like a creative name that involves your snack. It could literally just be food energy infographic, but you should try and make it fancy. On a lot of the slides, there are different little prompts and notes to help you out. You should definitely, like it says here, delete all of the prompts. Like that doesn't need to be part of your final product. Slide 2, this is the introduction section. The most important part of this slide is found all right here. And a couple of different notes. First, this introduction should be at least a 5-sentence paragraph. It's okay to make the box larger, to change the color of the box, to not even have it in a box, as long as you have it as a 5-sentence paragraph that addresses most or all of these questions. Another note to be aware of is that some of these questions were covered in checkpoint 6, which is also accessible on the platform. Moving on, slide 3 is the first of 2 slides about your own snack. So in checkpoint 6, we ask you to choose a snack to analyze. And one of the tables you fill out is called macromolecule breakdown. Once you fill it out, you just have to copy and paste it here. Super easy. You can also choose, if you want, to make your own table or chart that shows the same information. Totally up to you, but option 1 is also 100% okay. Notice at the bottom, there is a write-up section, and you just need to answer this one question. Would your snack have a greater increase of calories from adding 5 grams of fat or 5 grams of protein? Oh, sorry about that. And it has a couple of little tips here, and definitely take note of this, that especially for the interpreting data and info to make valid claims, you need to include your evidence and or calculations to show that your claim is valid. Slide 4, more stuff straight from checkpoint 6, y'all. Both of these tables are in checkpoint 6 for you to fill out. Once again, you can use the information to make your own versions. You don't have to just copy paste, but it is allowed. Another write-up section. This one is a little bit different, but I can tell you this much. If you know how much your snack costs and you know its energy density and stuff like that, you can probably figure this out pretty easily. Slide 5. This is some pre-made information on the old school snack, a kudos bar. And so you will end up having to use this slide to answer these 2 questions. In addition to that, you will end up making your very own pie chart and bar chart on slide 6. So both of those can be made using the spreadsheet from checkpoint 6. I would 100% recommend that you do that. And you finish with your conclusion section. In the conclusion section, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. So please make sure you answer each one, and then you will be done. Now, the appendices are here because along the way, you should be performing calculations and you want to show all of your work. That gives you the best chance at getting the best score. On top of that, for sources, if you got any outside information, you need to include where you got it from. If it's from class, you don't need to source class. If it's from like a content, it's okay to not refer to the content. But especially like your snack information, you're probably going to find that on the internet. So you need to make sure you include that source, please, and thank you. So there's the calculations, there's the sources. Anyways, that was just a little going over the final product. Next week in class on Tuesday and then on Thursday and Friday, we will have work time to do this. But as I mentioned before, I think you'll probably want to spend a little bit of time out of class, maybe like an hour up to 2 hours. It all kind of depends on whether you choose to do checkpoint 6 or to just jump into the infographic. I would 100% recommend that you do checkpoint 6. Anywho, this is probably longer than I want it to be, but that's life. If you're tuning in, I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see, actually, I don't hope, I'm looking forward to seeing your finished infographic. Peace.